Alright, welcome back to the Final Fantasy XIV storyline. This quest is called Dawntrail. That would be also the name of the expansion, so I think we're coming pretty close to the end, maybe. I don't know. Level 100, given to us by Wook Lamont. We have just recently shut down the Arrow Terminal, the last of the 4 that we were shutting down. I think that was kind of the entire plan. And yeah, here we go. We'll carry out Kalkia's plan. It's our best chance at stopping Sphene. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt. We are all prepared, I assume. That goes without saying. Come, we head to the Meso Terminal. That goes without saying. I don't know how she would have... It sounded like she was snarky. Like, that goes without saying, Graha. Jeez. I don't know how it's supposed to be intoned. Right, we go back to the main etherite here for 100 gil. Well worth it. I got a random invite from supposedly the top, like the #1 ranked free company in this server. I was with the G Alliance, like the I don't remember the full name, but like Windurstian Alliance, like Final Fantasy XI reference to Windurst, for the longest time. And then when I got back from vacation, I told them in the Discord I was back, and they said, cool, we'll take you off leave. And then nobody re-invited me because they had a kick out. I said, hey, I'm going to be gone for more than 30 days. I know you have a 30-day policy. And they're like, oh, no, it's 90 days. I'm like, okay, cool. Never mind then. I spent 45 days in Asia, came back, and I was kicked out. And then nobody re-invited me in the after I said in the Discord that I was back. So just, I stayed without a free company for a while. And then I got an invite, and the cool thing about this free company, either the people in it don't have notifications turned on for when people log in, which is insane if you have that turned on, in my opinion, or they have it turned on but they don't care. And like every time I logged in the other free company, it was like, oh hey, it's like, how do you? That's so much, especially if your free company is gigantic. And this one, I don't know what this one means. This one has 512 members. I think that's what this means down here. No, sorry, 471 out of a possible 512. Am I marked as? Oh shoot! How does this person know? That's funny. They actually put in here that I'm recording the storyline for YouTube, and I don't think I told anybody, so they must have figured it out somehow. It shows me as off, as this little offline squiggly. Alright, that means online? That means offline in some other games I played. Weird. But anyway, I'm also a sage, to be entirely honest. How do they know what all of my... Interesting. Interessante. Alright, pop over to Dragoon, because I smell 100 still. Paladin and Red Mage are close. I noticed if you do the fates in any zone that have the experience bonus little marker on them, you get in any zone, at least in, obviously, these later zones, like level 94 fates were still giving me like 888,000 experience points, so, and they were super easy because I'm overpowered for them, so did a couple of those before coming on here. But anyway, Wook Lamont, we're at the main terminal, the Meso Terminal, Meso, however you want to pronounce it. It's Mary E. Sam O. Here we go. Cutscene. Should be voice acted. I mean, come on. Look where we're at. This is the end, bud. Wook is holding out her hand and nothing's happening. Not voice acted, of course it's not. No good. It seems we can't simply shut down the Meso Terminal like the others. Not surprising in the least. My mother did tell us its defenses are tight. But she also left me a means of circumventing them, a program that will send your souls into the terminal's memory banks. Therein lies a virtual domain generated by Sven's memories. So we would venture into this domain and then seek out and stop Sven. He nods. If our souls are transferred in their entirety, dying in that domain would be no different from dying outside of it. There is no guarantee of safe return, says Cryle. We all kind of look to Erenville. He gives a shrug. Like, what do you want me to say? A smile from Gra. Nonetheless, that is a risk we must take. Cryle nods. I give it a smile and a determined looking nod. Wook gives a determined look. We've already come this far, and I'll be damned if I'm going to turn back now. By meeting the Endless, I've gained a better understanding of Sven and the burden she bears. I want to say a few things to her when we meet again, even if it doesn't make a difference. Whatever happens, we won't let Sven walk her misguided path any longer. My options are, for those we've yet to meet, or it's our duty as the living. I don't like either one, really. For those we've yet to meet. I'll do all I can to provide support. Mother has instructed me on her program as well as the world within the terminal. I'll also keep an eye on your bodies while you are gone. Should it come to it, though, I won't hesitate to call on our comrades outside. I'm acutely aware of my limits. Well then, pick up a freaking sword, bud. Learn some magic, you know? Be a summoner, those are cool. Upon entering the terminal, we will most certainly meet with fierce resistance from its defenses. In fact, summoners, I'm not sure we've had a whole lot of, friends in this game, like NPC friends in this game, scions and such, that were summoners. I can't remember in a cutscene seeing like a Titan or a Garuda summoned or an Ifrit or whatever, you know. Anyway. Then there's Sven herself. In order to initiate interdimensional fusion, she said that she intends to erase her own memories. What manner of entity she will become as a result, none can say. And if she invokes the key and opens portals to other worlds, she would have access to vast amounts of ether to bring to bear against us. We must be prepared for anything. I get determined again. Whoop. Whatever we encounter won't change our objective, and it won't change what I'll do. Come, my friends, it's time to settle this. And we get a camera pan up this pillar. The same pillar that ends at the top with a visage of like the upper half, or the upper bust and face of a female with like a regal spinning tri-circle kind of crown halo thing behind her. And Alexandria. Trial? Dungeon? Probably trial, I would guess. No, it's a dungeon. Okay. No wait. Yeah, dungeon. Level 100. Crap. Well, I'm gonna do it with trust these guys. So can I do that? Graha healer. Yeah. Okay. Cryle. See that this is actually not a bad composition either, because we have your warrior tank with. I'll do this in the next video, but I'm gonna watch as I usually do. I'll watch the video for Alexandria the dungeon. I will make my own video doing the dungeon. I was gonna say attempting it, but I'm gonna do it, even if I die, I'm gonna do it. We'll do the small talk for these guys in the beginning of that next video, and I'll see you guys soon for that. Bye bye for now.